Today's angling is brought to you by Chaos Tech, Tuffy Boats, The Musky Shop, Vexen Fishing, Custom X, B-Sox Assault, and Lee Lures Custom Baits. Rise and shine. Team TA doesn't have the luxury of a boat cover.
A janky boat cover. Yeah. Good morning, guys. It is day 2 for our quest for a giant muskie. We are welcomed with a good inch of snow or so.
We gotta get it done today. Today is the day weather-wise. I mean, this is the kind of day a big fish falls. That's just, you know, this is the formula, the recipe for a super giant.
All right, we gotta get this disaster settled.
Assess the situation. Oh, that's what you want in the morning. Gosh.
Oh, it's down your shirt?
Oh yeah. Oh, it even packs. For an easier removal of your boat at the end of the day, if there is the end of the day today, you're gonna want to do this. And you're gonna want to have salt in your truck too. Because steep launch like this, you won't be getting out. Although today I think it might break freezing, hopefully. But I'm sure it won't be as soon as the sun goes down. You know, another thing you want to think about when fishing late season with your outboard is, see, this prop is basically froze right now. So you're gonna want to actually back this thing in and let it soak for at least a minute. Everything is super tight. There's obviously ice in there. So that's a good idea to do that. And the other thing you're gonna want to do, never, ever, ever unhook your boat from the chain, from the winch, from the strap until it's all the way backed in. You'll have ice on your bunks and you'll watch your beautiful fiberglass Tuffy slide right off onto the concrete. We don't want that today, do we? All right, day 2. Chances are really good of getting a big fish today. This is the weather it happens in, without a doubt. It's taken forever to set up with all the snow and cameras, and it's just such a grind, man. Grind, my favorite word, grind. Just gonna beat it up. We'll try casting for a while. I think it'll be just warm enough to maybe keep reels from freezing today. If not, we'll be in troll patrol. Hey Robbie. Nice day.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Good for cameras. Truth be told, we have not smelled a muskie yet.
No, it is 2 o'clock and it's pretty cold. It has been snowing and raining pretty much the whole time.
It's wet. Everything's wet.
The camera died.
Yeah, you'll have that. Now, truth be told, no muskie action whatsoever, but that's really not uncommon this time of year. For those of you that know our program here, what's going on, what we're doing this time of year, yeah, very familiar.
One bite, just one. That's it. I don't want any more follows, just a bite would be good. Although a follow right now would definitely warm me up, so.
You're cold.
Yeah.
Robbie's cold.
I'm cold. Okay.
We've been trolling the last hour and a half, so that's when you get cold.
Yeah.
If you get cold, do push-up. Jumpy jack.
I've started running in place, but we're gonna start casting here. Hopefully we can get the job done.
Okay, well, I guess we got one more spot to finish up. The only spot we got.
Not an action-packed day for day 2.
Not whatsoever. So we're living off yesterday's dream. Gonna go hit that spot. Hopefully we can pull one out, because this is getting to be kind of a rigmarole. That I can promise you. In case you didn't notice, we didn't have a closing last night.
Yeah.
We did not catch a fish, and everything was super wet.
Wet, icy, snow, everything you could imagine. Oh yeah, rainy then.
Yeah, everything was super wet.
Horrible for cameras, so we decided let's probably just tuck those away. You guys did not miss anything. Nothing happened last night.
Nothing happened whatsoever. So this could be potentially the last day. Everything is freezing up. I finally got my motor to start peeing after about 15 minutes or so. And I don't know, high of mid-20s today. Yeah. Everything's changed now. They're talking lows in the single digits. We're on a trolling run today.
Right.
We switched lakes, just lack of fish. You know, we got to go find something. Water was a little dirty on the lake we were on. Not sure if that's normal. I've never been out there in the fall. So we had some clear water. We'll see if this is the program.
Let's see what happens. What I do know, there are still giant muskies down here, so.
And we have to catch at least one.
New day, new quarter flip. This will decide who catches a muskie today, if we get a nibble.
If we get a nibble.
What do you want, Lee? Heads or tails? Heads or tails?
I'm calling heads.
All right. See how this lands.
Heads it is.
All right. Lee will be reeling in the first musky lunge. Hopefully that happens. I pray that happens. We gotta have one bite this trip.
You want to break out some hand warmers?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Our hand warmers are frozen in the compartment that's frozen stuck.
No, that is so lame. Our warmth is in here and it's frozen.
Oh my gosh, is that stupid. You know, I usually leave the doors open at night when it's this cold, and last night I'm just not in cold mode yet. I'm just not prepared. All right, too windy and cold. We're not seeing any bait except for on the bottom and 75 feet of water. We're out of here. Just can't find the right thing to do. Lack of experience this time of year up in this area is certainly contributing to this, but let's go try to find something to do. Get the feet up, son.
It's cold. We switched lakes. Nothing. A lot of nothing. We can't find bait. I don't know what's going on, but we still got time, I guess. 3 more hours. No, daylight savings time. 2 more hours till sunset. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. It is frigid temperatures right now. We can't find the bait. Nothing's like, I don't know. We're very like not confident right now. We're about to pack in the lines. I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. We could drive home, or possibly, are we really thinking about doing that, Lee? The big old, the place where we disgraced from coming to last year.
Tomorrow's the anniversary day.
Yep. Tomorrow is where, or tomorrow, November 6th, is the day where I caught my biggest muskie ever and where Lee caught his heaviest muskie ever. So we might have to revisit where that happened. So that's basically the plans for tomorrow. Maybe, who knows? I don't know. But it's cold. It is cold. Ugh.
2 years ago, to the day,
I got my biggest muskie ever, 54.5 by 27, on this beautiful lake that we're on today. The old big pond. Lee, you spent a few years out here too, haven't you?
As a matter of fact, I have. And 10 years to the day, my personal best by weight ever came out here on the pond.
What was that, 55.5 by?
27.5.
Okay. And AJ, we have a visitor on the boat, AJ. Not November 6th, but November 8th, he caught his biggest.
Oh, that's your shadow on him.
So, it's okay.
Sorry, I was just trying to highlight AJ here.
Okay, yep. We gotta get his beard.
There we go.
Last time we had AJ in the boat, he had long, beautiful locks on.
Goldilocks.
Goldilocks. But now he switched the locks to his beard, so hey, that's what we got today.
Early start on No Shave November.
Well, the plan is we're gonna go do some trolling. It's too cold to cast. I don't know, with that sun today, maybe we'll be able to get a few cast in, but it's definitely not gonna break freezing today by any means.
So that'll kick off day 4 of our not good musky adventure. I'm sorry, guys. I am sorry. You got to see one follow, so hopefully today is better.
And just want to prepare you folks for anyone that decides to do this crazy thing towards the end of the season and fish bodies of water that it's really, really hard to get a bite. Just prepare yourself, because it's only for the weak-minded.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Hopefully next time you see us, either we'll be having snacks or we'll be reeling in a big muskie. Okay, folks, we found the bait. There's a bunch of bait off the end of this. Probably can't hear me there. I should probably look here. Bunch of bait off here, right at the end of the rocks here. We got to get some lures down. Those are silver cheeseburger Cisco burgers. I'll take 2. Okay, so what we're doing here, we're changing the depth setting on this pelagic here. What this will do is make the bait run deeper. Normally, this bait on the shallow setting would run about 22 feet with 100 feet out. And then on this setting here, it'll get about 28 to 30. So that's the program there. We're gonna start trolling the middle of the lake, pretty much the abyss, just looking for bait. And this will allow us to get down further. The last fish we caught out here last year was on the deep setting, 100 feet out. Fish was in 32 feet of water, and that was deep. That's fishing pretty deep for muskies. All right, so what we're doing here, we pretty much just drove around the lake looking for birds. And the first bird, not the first, but one of the birds we found, seagull, was trying to eat a dead, gigantic muskie.
Hey, what did we just find here?
We found one of our pets.
Big old dead muskie.
Did not have a good day.
Oh, wow. Does that count?
That does not count.
Wow, that's a big muskie.
That's a giant muskie. And now this is the next draft of birds we found. Oh, and there's the bait right there. That's what we're looking for. and you won't be able to see them, but there's a whole mess of loons way out off the horizon towards the infamous Hennepin Island. Well, this might be the last trolling pass of Mille Lacs for the rest of my life. Just kidding. It's going to be my last trolling pass of the day on Mille Lacs. Well, in case we don't catch one in the next 30 minutes or so, that would be a wrap on our 3-day excursion for Minnesota monsters.
Yeah, trying for a giant. We swung for the fences on the big pond, and who knows, it can still happen. A lot of big fish do get caught at this time, but anyways, for now, we are going to cut to a giant musky.
Our good pal AJ.
AJ, he caught this 2015. How big was it?
55 1/8, 27 1/4.
55. Okay. This is a giant fish. AJ said he's only watched the footage like one time. It's him pulling it out of the net.
Nothing fancy.
It's nothing great, but it is a giant muskie.
I don't want to rub it into anybody. I caught the fish 10 minutes into my first trip to Mille Lacs.
Ah, great! Thanks a lot, pal.
His first time to Mille Lacs. That's crazy. Okay, well,
with that being said,
enjoy.
Appreciate you watching.